Hello, my YouTubers. Welcome to NBA and NHL playoff results and highlights. I'm going to share my screen and take you across the league, NHL, and tell you who won what. There's a few games that are still going on. I will tell you the rest of them tomorrow if I don't get through them tonight for NBA NHL wrap up in the afternoon. But I'll give you some of the results that are final. Let me just then after I give you the NHL, let you hear the post game with the Toronto Maple Leaf goalie who had a shutout, Jack Campbell. But before I do that, give you the updates here. See here. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to the NHL website here to give you a heads up on what's happening. Okay. See. So Boston losers to Carolina 5-1. So Carolina leads that series 1-0. Toronto beat Tampa Bay 5-0 to take a 1-0 series lead. Right now in the third period, St. Louis leads Minnesota 3-0 in the third. At the end of two, the LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers are tied at 3. See, I'm gonna go to the NBA before I go to the post game comments from the Toronto Maple Leaf goalie. I'll kick you across the NBA, tell you what's going on there. Okay, so game one, Miami beats the Philadelphia 76ers 106-92 to take a 1-0 series lead. Right now in the fourth quarter, Phoenix leads Dallas 102-85 with 10 minutes and 5 seconds after the fourth. So I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with a complete wrap up of who won that game. Okay, so now I'm going to take you back to YouTube and take you to the live press conference with the Maple Leaf goalie, Jack Campbell, with tonight's shutout victory over the Tampa Bay Lightning. So give me a minute and I'll take you live right there, right now. This press conference is only 3 minutes and 24 seconds long, so it won't be long. So just hang in there a minute. There's two press conferences I'm going to give you. First, I'll give you Jack Campbell. I'm going to give you the head coach's comments afterwards. Enjoy. Here's Jack Campbell.
Huge kills, and boys just played so hard, and obviously they're an amazing team over there. They're not going to be thrilled about the game one, but that's what it is. It's game one of the series, and we really like the way we played, but we got to refocus here.
What does that do for your night, Jack, when the guys kill off the 10 and then you see what they're doing winning puck battles and all that sort of thing, and your confidence or whatever for the rest of them?
Yeah, I think it's just infectious on each other. You see a guy sacrifice his body, block a shot, or just make a great defensive play and break up, their dangerous power play, and makes you want to do your job even more. So I think it was just we were just rolling off of each other tonight, just trying to do the best we could for each other, and it paid off.
How would you describe Mitch's performance tonight?
He was dialed in. I think we could talk about everybody on the team, and he'd be the first one to do that. But he looked amazing. So we got to have him keep her going.
One of those wins where you look through though. Sorry, you come in against back-to-back champs. They've been rolling down the stretch. With the history of your group from last year, what kind of a statement do you think this sends to the Lightning this game?
Well, we're just focused on our group. Obviously they're the back-to-back champs, and they've been in positions before. So, it's just one game. We really like the way we played, but we got to get back at it tomorrow in practice, have a good day, and that's all we're focused on right now.
Is that one of those rare wins where you can look up and down your entire roster and say, this guy contributed, that guy contributed? You can go about 18 deep tonight.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the story of the regular season with the success we had. Obviously, there's moments throughout the year somebody stepped up for us, but we had, full team efforts so many times this year, and it was no different tonight. Just really thrilled with the way everybody played.
As a friend of Mitch's and knowing he was held off the scoreboard last playoffs, how did you feel when he got one?
I knew it was just a matter of time. I mean, he wants it so bad. He's such an elite player, and obviously this is the most fun time of the year, and it's most intense, and just really happy for him because he's put in so much hard work, and he's done so well for our team. Since I've been here, it's just been fun to watch him grow, and it's a great step in a pretty amazing direction.
What was going through your mind when all those fights were happening at the end there around you and a couple of guys who usually don't fight?
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of the hockey, and guys are going at it, competitive, and yeah, that's about it.
The most important question, Jack, what did you eat last night? What did you watch?
Oh, my girlfriend Ashley cooked me a nice chicken breast, actually, and I've been watching the Ozark, the new season, so it was a nice, relaxing evening with the cats.
No spoiler comedy.
Yeah, I switched it up. Thank you, guys.
Okay, now I'm going to take you live to Sheldon Keefe. Hold on, we should go play Sheldon Keefe. Hold on, here we go. Here's Sheldon Keefe. We're game 1 to win.
How much of your success tonight starts with that 5-minute kill?
Obviously, the early kill is a big one too, right? It's a couple shifts in or whatever it was, and we got a kill one right off the start there. And that gave our team confidence and our kill confidence. So then when you had the big kill, we just kind of continued from there. So yeah, that was huge. But we had a lot of guys that were really good today. Our team played really well. Our crowd was unbelievable tonight. I thought the crowd was the first star of the game, despite we had a lot of guys that were good. And I thought that they carried us through that kill. The players played hard. They got life, and we got some chances, and just the way that our crowd responded, and then really didn't let up for the rest of the game from there. I was asked questions down the stretch of the regular season how important home ice was, and I felt that it would be important. I didn't feel it would be that important. It's my first game coaching the Leafs with a full building here, and I certainly felt it, but even talking to some others that have been in the building and have been through this, our crowd is you can feel the love for this team and the excitement for this team, and I thought they were outstanding tonight, and our team just didn't look back.
With the effort, what made it work to a team or a Sheldon against a team that has all the experience in the world?
Well, it's a funky game, right? I mean, there's so much special teams. I don't even know how we're going to process this one, to be honest. There's so many things happening that are not necessarily normal, and we shouldn't expect to be the norm going forward. But I talked about how great the crowd was, and then the other part of it was just our team seemed to be unflappable tonight. The kills that we have early, we get an early kill, no problem. Get a 5-minute major, no problem. We just go out, go to the face-off, get our work done. In fact, turned it into a positive. The chances we were able to generate, the life we were able to generate, and then just all the way through, right? Got a 5-on-3, call timeout, get organized, go out, shoot in the net. There was just all the way through. Our team was extremely focused, and then went out and executed. So it was a good night for us. It's one night, you put your head on the pillow tonight and enjoy it. You wake up tomorrow, it's done, it's over. The Tampa Bay Lightning will be a far better team when they come back in here. We're going to have to be better ourselves. We'll have a look at what worked and what didn't, make adjustments, and realize that we got to keep getting better.
Because it could be a long series, how important is it that Mitch and Austin get on the score sheet right away here?
Yeah, I thought that's really important. I mean, those guys have scored at such a high level all season. It's a new season here now. You want to get rid of the zeros as quickly as you can. So that's just another thing tonight that just came up our way, went our way. Austin, huge power play goal for us at a key time. And Mitch's goal, it's a great goal for us at a key time. And it's one that, he hangs on to the puck. I mean, you could go back to last season, and that's the kind of play and the kind of look he got, I don't know how many times in the Montreal series, but a lot. And it didn't go for him. Tonight it did. So those are really good positive things for us that will help us going forward for sure. And like I said, we're going to need it because, it's one game. Tampa's going to be a whole lot better. We got to keep getting better as we go through this series.
What do you think of the physicality? I mean, early physicality and then late how your team responded?
Yeah. Excuse me. I thought that the penalties obviously took a lot of wind out of the sails of the game. But I liked how we handled it. Late. I didn't like Cliff's penalty. Cliff said it's not a hit you can make there. But otherwise, I thought we handled it well. I thought we were physical when the game called for it, and we needed to be. I thought we handled their physicality well, both in making plays and keeping the puck moving and not getting rattled by it. And then just standing our ground when, the nonsense starts late in the third there.
With the unflappable feeling, is that something you had to see sort of in terms of how the players responded in the game, or did you sense it earlier in the room?
I sensed it all season in terms of how focused our team has been and looking for this time of year. And I've seen a real calm confidence about our team in the last couple of days. And it has been a quick turnaround from regular season to now, but our team is extremely focused, and that's what I saw. The energy of our bench did not change despite, you're going to have to go kill a 5-minute major against one of the hottest power plays in the NHL with elite players. I didn't see the energy of our group change. The guys just, okay, we got to kill this. And then we went out, and our energy and our pace and when we made mistakes, we recovered with good sticks or got bodies on it and blocked things and disrupted play. So, yeah, it was just a really good, focused game. It's a good model for how we need to be going forward. Well, like I said, it's not an indication of how the rest of the series is going to go. It's going to be different. The special teams were all over the map tonight both ways, and that disrupts a lot of the flow. It's going to be a much different feel the rest of the way.
The decision to start Clifford 7 minutes in, were you regretting that?
No. Listen, Cliff is a guy, I want Cliff in because of his physicality and what he brings, and that's part of it. He made a poor decision in that instance. But when I go back and I look at the last 20 games and I pull out the games where our fourth line has been the best, I'm talking about playing the game and defending and skating and forechecking. And our fourth line's been best when Kyle Clifford's in the lineup. That's a simple thing for me. So the physicality is part of it. But he's the way he's played and the way he's defended, he's made our fourth line better. It's the best it's been since he's come back up here and we've played him. We haven't played him every day. He's come in and out of the lineup, but when he's been in, he's brought a lot to us. Physicality is part of it, and he stepped over the line today, paid for it. But the reason I made the decision was partially with the physicality, but more so because of the other elements that he brings in terms of how he skates and how he defends.
The time of year where they say your stars have to come out and play, and your biggest guys, early with Nylander and Martin and who's got going, it just seemed like they were the best players on the ice when they had to be.
Yeah, I would agree. Willie had a couple breaks here today where he used his speed, got him behind their defense, and that's what we need from him. Really, I think he makes the other team nervous when he's skating like that. He can get behind you at any time. He can challenge you one-on-one. So I really liked that he was going. I thought Matthews and Martin didn't have much time to get going in the first. Mitch was, I can't remember exactly where his minutes ended up. I think he was about 8.5 minutes after the first period. It was outrageous where his minutes were after 20 because we were having to use him so much on the PK, and then we were using him on the power play. I thought it was a tough period for those guys to really get going, but I thought they got better as the game wore on, and then the production, that's like I was saying, for guys that have produced at such a high level, they're coming in with high expectations for themselves. For them to get on the board here today, they leave feeling good, and that's a positive for our team. And then we've been talking about a lot of things. We haven't even talked about Jack Campbell tonight. He was terrific as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, so that was Sheldon Key for tonight's victory over the Tampa Bay Lightning, game 1. I'll be back game 1 of the other series that begins tomorrow. And wait, if anyone wants to hear Austin Matthews' conference, I'll play that quickly before I sign off. So good night. I'm gonna play this to end off this update. Have a good one. Bye for now.
Austin, what did you like the most about this performance tonight?
I thought we just played fast, and I didn't think we just played through the contact, played through a big long 5-minute penalty kill there. I mean, our penalty kill was huge tonight. I think that brought us a lot of momentum. Soupy was incredible, and we were able to capitalize on some chances. So I thought it was a really good effort by us. A lot of really good things that we did tonight, but it's a series. It's going to be a long series. It's a really good team on the other end, and they're going to be ready to go next game. So we got to watch this one, learn from it. Obviously, a really great win, but we're going to move on to the next one.
Your coach predicted borderline violence, and there was some of that. What do you think about the team's response?
Just standing up for each other. I think that's what we all got out of it. I think just not backing down, just standing up for one another when it gets chippy like that. So yeah.
How important was that the timeout just before your power play goal there, just to get some rest, maybe come up with a plan, which you guys talked about?
Yeah, just nice to get a breather. I think I want to say Willie or somebody was out there for a little bit, so it was just nice to get everybody a breath, regroup, and have a plan going into it. There's obviously a lot of penalties called tonight, so when those opportunities arise, we obviously have to be ready for them.
What do you think the way Mitch dominated tonight?
I thought he was incredible. I mean, he was all over the puck, so much poise. Just he's just doing his thing out there. So it's fun to watch, and it's fun to be out there with him. So I know he's going to continue to elevate, and we got to look for everybody to do that as well.
Was that a set play with you and him on the power play there at all?
I think just feeling it out, just taking what they gave us.
Did the goal drought weighed on Mitch at all? I mean, it's been all, like the playoff goal drought.
I don't know. I think it's a new year. It's a new series. I'm not sure that's really something going through his mind. I mean, we're just playing the cards that are dealt and going out there and one game at a time. So I don't think so.
You talked about making use of the crowd. You feel like you really plugged into it tonight?
Yeah, it was humming tonight. It was, just electric all throughout all 60 minutes, and I think that's obviously what playoff hockey is all about. It's just the atmosphere and everything. And it's been a while since we've been in front of our fans in a full stadium, full arena in the playoffs. So a lot of excitement. I think the guys really fed off the energy, and just a lot of fun.
How would you describe the mood on the bench as the penalty killers did their job for 5 minutes?
Well, I just loved what, we just didn't get down. I heard somebody say on the bench, let's try to use this as momentum, and that's exactly what the guys did out there. They created a lot of opportunities for themselves. We scored a shorthanded goal, and just try to neutralize their threats out there, because obviously they've got a lot of really good players on that side, and their power play is pretty lethal. So, I think it was a big momentum swing for us, and big saves by Soup, and just a really good job by the penalty call all around.
Was there a moment from the crowd support that resonated or stood out, or you felt helped the momentum of this game at all?
I don't know. It's a good question. I think there was a lot of moments throughout the game. There's so many back and forth, and so many momentum swinging moments throughout the game, and just trying to stay level-headed throughout everything. And I thought the guys did a really good job of just staying calm, cool, collected, playing through contact, playing through all the noise and everything. So I just thought it was a really solid effort, and we got to regroup and do it all over again.
What kind of a statement also do you think this game sends to Tampa Bay?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think, obviously we felt ready to play, and I thought our start was, looked like that, and But they're a really good team over there. They've shown it. They've proved it. They're obviously back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. So, they're going to be coming out hard the next game, and it's a series for a reason. So you can't win. You don't win the series after one game, but this is obviously a really good start for us, and we just got to continue to move forward and push ourselves and get better every day.
Okay, have a good one. Bye for now.